It's just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran, taking what the defense will give him.
Anything I can do, I can do.
Manning now on first down. And there's a flag on the field.
No, bro, I wanted to throw it to somebody else. Or to like, I want to play for him. All right? Nobody get me.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
And Charles, for Victor Cruz, made his first appearance in 685 days in the Giants' one-point win over the Jets in Week 3 of the preseason.
Even non-Giants fans were smiling around the league. People like Victor Cruz. What a great story. Would you say 685 days since he hurt his knee the first time? That's fantastic that he's back on the field, and he even caught a pass.
The play clock's running down, so third down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. And there's a flag on the play.
Hurry up. No, I don't know the point. Hurry up.
Delay of game, offense.
What? Oh.
Still third down.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation. Throwing is Manning on third down. He's got Cruz complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Into the red zone now. Manning. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. Here's Josh Brown on 4th down. He was 30 of 32 in field goal tries last season. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Throwing now is Manning toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and they're going to face a third down. From the gun on third down, Manning. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here. We're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first down is Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
That makes no sense. They're taking 3 back.
Manning to throw once more. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup. I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
This is kind of confusing. Hold up. Let me quit this. It's kind of confusing, dog. This is my YouTube channel, and I do what because I'm kind. Hold up, I'm not like ending the stream right here. I'm just like, come on, bro. Hold up. Follow. Yeah. It's in my bones. It's in my soul. You're never gonna break me. I like a Miami Dolphins in New York. I like anything. I like funk. I like the pen. There's my brother. My brother likes the Cowboys. Did y'all know what Cowboys? Zay! We're going to the East Side.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's Witten's Cowboys going up against Cameron's Dolphins.
Ready?
With that, let's head on down to Miami, where we'll hand it over to the 2 game. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Miami. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Romo. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And another reception by Jason Witten, all reliable for Tony Romo. You know what they say, partner? Once you get your first 1,000 catches, it's all gravy after that.
Yeah, one of two tight ends. He and Tony Gonzalez in the 1,000-catch club in the tight end department. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Romo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
I am real good at it.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Oh, yeah, $1,000.
Back to the air they go. Romo on 2nd down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. On now is Dan Bailey, 5 of 6 from 50-plus last year. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And leading the offense out of the field, Ryan Tannehill, the QB, and he's been getting some extended work in the preseason, just trying to get in tune with Adam Gase's system.
No doubt about each other. And one thing Gase said that was really curious and interesting to me was he said, well, Tannehill's strengths brings out some things that I haven't done in a while, some different concepts and things that we're going to work on. And I think that's what they were doing this preseason, trying to play to the strengths of Ryan Tannehill, and it shows the flexibility of Gase as a coach.
On first down, Tannehill out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types is they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody that has that ability, they want them on their team.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Wait, no. What do I do about? Bro, I thought he was like, I thought I was trying to throw to my head. No, I found Duke.
I mean, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that, and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
Now Tannehill, and he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
With the man Rice Young, he is just not able to stay out of the drama. Okay, so now, not this rap, not hard, none of that big ass trap shit.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
That's the TV, I guess. That's TV.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And it'll be 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
But Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On the left side, he finds Beasley. It's a
Wait, time out. Let's take.
What it do, Flight Crew? Rice Gum is back at it again with yet. Dude, come on. Are you really crying? Dude, stop crying, dude. Why are you crying? Stop crying. Yeah. Look, dude, maybe Afro Rice out. Maybe you got your first loss ever. Whatever, dude. You can go back and you can give them back an L because you know damn well we're not math experts, but according to law, if you take 10 out of the L and then punch into the front.
Gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And on the left side, he's got Witten.
Offside. Defense.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Romo. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the red zone now, Romo. His throw incomplete. Jason Whitney intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, the spin. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's a decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Tannehill on 1st down. And caught by Cameron right side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the rookie from Oklahoma, Charles Tapper, in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a second and just 3.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Here's Romo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That's a football.
Offside. Defense.
I need a micro though.
Automatic first down.
Oh, right there.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
I'm back. I want to do some juice.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra
Come
point.
on, bro.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Damian Williams to return it. Spinning past him. Still on his feet. And the Cowboys defense, they march back out onto the field. And a great job last time. They got the 4th down stop. It led to points. See if they can make magic happen twice.
How about the defense, though? You're going to go for it against us on your own side of the field. Rose up and stopped them. Went off the field and said, offense, take over. Put it in the end zone for us. And that's exactly what they did.
Puts a little chip on their shoulder when that happens, right?
Yeah, a lot of meanness involved in that.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Here's Tannehill. And Cameron hands it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So on now is the Miami punter, Matt Darr, to kick this one away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a...
Wait, hold up. I'm too hungry. You know what? I need to score. One
First
point
and 10.
then I'll eat.
Let's put our attention here now on the Dolphins defense. They have to recover a little bit.
Wait, no. Quit the game. Y'all never seen that game. Restart game. Y'all never seen that game. Yeah,
Getting ready is the kicker, Andrew Franks. And we are underway from Miami. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And leading the offense out of the field, Tony Romo, the quarterback. And while we see him here, the Cowboy fans probably going to have to wait till mid-season to see him again with that broken bone in his back.
Has not had much luck when it's come to injuries in recent seasons.
Luck.
He is a battler, but he's in a tough one right now. Probably have to wait till at least mid-season to get his shot at getting back on the field. Let's see how things work out for him going forward.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Here, Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down, as on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
She's so nasty. She's so nasty. Her juice is disgusting. Really? But what now? Piece of heat, not there. When I hear like a thing, I need to go downstairs and piece of.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Quit and restart.
Getting ready is the kicker, Andrew Franks. And we are underway from Miami. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
want bacon and cheese. But guys, wait, my pizza ready.
First down throw, Romo. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And as if there wasn't enough to worry about at Valley Ranch, Des Bryant suffered a concussion at practice on August 22nd.
You never take an injury like that lightly at all. You know they're going to sit him as long as it takes for him to be cleared and be ready to play. No doubt he's not going to play in week 4 of the preseason. They're definitely hopeful, though. He'll be ready for the regular season, and they need him in a big way.
And that first game, a big one against the Giants.
How about that? And a brand new starting quarterback in Dak Prescott.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Block.
Defense. Still first down.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Romo. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Cowboys.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On first down, it's Romo. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a second down.
How is it going today?
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
3rd down and 4. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Fresh set of downs here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
From the red zone now, Romo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Offside, defense. Still second down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
You can say a lot of things about the great play of Kiko Alonso, but the number one thing you will say, he will hit you.
Here's Romo. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
Jordan Cameron is tight end, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. He showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. That'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down. And now the defense for Dallas.
Justin Durant doesn't get mentioned very often in conversation, but at the end of every game, he's made a lot of tackles.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route, tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job.
I'm gonna go practice. What? Yo, want me still going there, bro? Or not? Ah. You know what? Jeff for y'all.